Today is August 13th, 2010. It is also Friday, and many Muslims will be flocking to the mosques for prayers. It is therefore appropriate for me to make the following statement. First of all, let me preface my remarks by extending my congratulations to Kijana Abdikadir Mohammed. Then proceed to make a rather extended statement. Let me begin by calling on all Kenyans to extend congratulations to Honorable Abdikadir Mohammed, who was chair of a parliamentary select committee that facilitated the process of delivering a new constitution for Kenyans, stands out as a shining example of what Kenyans can be when called upon at a critical hour of need. As an MP for Mandera Central, this son of a soil comes from one of the most desolate areas of Kenya. This makes his performance all the more remarkable. What I would also like to point to is the fact that when we marginalize certain areas, we not only do violence to the aspirations of the people who live in these areas and their well-being, but we also fail to harness the human talent that may be described as the proverbial diamonds in the rough, buried in what appears to be barren land. A new constitution is the beginning for us in Kenya. But what we need to keep our eyes trained upon are the aspirations of all Kenyans as we move forward. And what are those aspirations, may we ask? Well, for starters, let me enumerate the following. 1. Deepening democracy and the entrenchment of good governance. 2. A sound judicial system that has integrity and the capacity to deliver justice for all. 3. Creating an environment that will empower people, improve their standards of living, regardless of where they live in Kenya. 4. Addressing the glaring class, gender, and ethnic inequalities in the distribution of natural resources and incomes. 5. Addressing issues of tribalism and other forms of prejudices. 6. Firmly dealing with those who violate the public trust as members of parliament, the judiciary, and other public institutions. 6. Dealing firmly with those who engage in business practices that impact negatively on the lives of wananchi. People must be put before profits, otherwise we will simply be sowing the seeds of future destructive confrontations as in the form of class warfare. This is not a call for a creation of a classless society, but simply an acknowledgement of the limits of a free enterprise system in the provision of human needs for all members of a given society. We all witnessed in the media with utter horror the case of a prime land in Mombasa that was once a historic park. This land had been sold to a supposedly prominent businessman in Mombasa. This is the sort of thing that we don't want in Kenya, neither should we put up with it. The government must therefore take some firm measures to reclaim this land and restore it to the public domain as a park for the enjoyment of all Kenyans and indeed all visitors who come to Mombasa. As we move towards the implementation of a new constitution, there has to be a continued public conversation regarding the Kenya we want. This is my message for you today, 13th of August 2010. Bless all of you and bless Kenya and East Africa.